What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our Let's Play here on ARK Aberration. Now, this has probably been the most brutal start to an ARK series ever for me. I've died countless times already. If we just hop into our tribe log and we'll just scroll down towards the bottom, me and my mate Steak and Noodles have probably died at least around about 20 or 30 times in like the last half hour to 45 minutes, just non-stop. It's round here, it's just meant to be an easy area, and it's just non-stop ravagers and raptors, carnos. It's just everything and anything. Each time we kill a pack of them, another pack spawns. Now, as you can see, there's a beacon of light over there where one of my dead drops are. But yeah, we managed to grab all of our important stuff back, and what I was meant to actually do, we're actually on our third bulb dog as well. This one was actually tamed up by Steak and Noodles himself, but what we actually want to do is, I've not done this yet, is, oh, I don't want to put meat on him, I actually want to put a mask on him, see what he looks like with it. Okay. And yep, that looks absolutely ridiculous, but nice. Yeah, I don't really. I've used that. I just keep on leaving him indoors rather than taking them out because two of them died already. So I'm always worried about, and that's the wrong thing. I don't want to do that. Let's see what he looks like now. Oh yeah, awesome. We've got some narcotics ready because I actually want to try to tame something at the moment. It's been around about 2 or 3 hours since. Well, it's been about 4 or 5 hours actually since our last recording clip, and I have gone ahead and some nice music to let us know it's daytime. I built myself like a little wood cabin, and it's been attacked by the carnos and ravagers, so everything sort of needs repairing. And I'm not going to bother repairing it, I'm just going to upgrade it to stone. And we've got a forge going, we've got some basic tools, we've got a crossbow, we've got some arrows. We need to make some, no, what am I doing? We need to actually make some trunk arrows, that's what it's called. Completely spaced on the word there. We need to actually find some better way of getting narco berries or the new mushrooms that can create the narcotics. Should have really done this before starting recording because now I have to walk extremely slowly. I've made a couple of climbing axes as well because I want to give that a go, but I was heading up towards this way. I've not ventured further than about 100 yards from my wooden hut without being killed so far. So I'm hoping this goes a little better. But yeah, there's usually just so much badness in this area. Okay, I want to head up this way. See what's going on up here. Last time I came up here is where we ended up getting like 2 or 3 packs. Okay, so there's Steak and Noodles taming up Parasaur. That's going to come dead in handy. I think he just wants something to gather berries. He's tamed up about 6 things so far, and every single one of them's been killed in one way or another. But yeah, well, I get really confused as to where my base is because what I didn't realise is that there's a massive lake at either end of this stream. So each time I try to orientate myself based on which lake I'm at, I always end up following the path on the wrong side. And yeah, getting lost is quite easily done for me so far on this map. Now, I want to actually go over to this place over here, because I have no idea what it is. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or a bad idea at the moment. These waters usually have massive crabs. I know you've got an alpha crab, which is a thing, which is just over in that direction. And there's usually piranhas and not sarcos, spinos. Like tons of them that spawn in this water here. So I'm not too sure about, yeah, that's a very long way to try to cross without a raft or something. Ouch. And already I'm being attacked by something. What just attacked me. I'm getting out of the water. Apparently don't go in the water, it's not safe. I need to build a raft to get over there. There's so many of these things. Can we kill these off? So I think they're just taking up like spawns now. Nope, okay, fine. Okay, so let's go for a look to see if there's anything in the area whatsoever. I'm fairly sure the pack of dogs that I led this way. Just random bits of music every now and again. It's nice. Yeah, so he's just tamed up that thing. A 120 parasaur, 24, 168 stego. Somehow I don't think we've got enough trank arrows for that. But we can give it a go. Why not? See how this works out for us. Because if I want a gatherer, I want a high level gatherer that's not going to just get taken out in 1 or 2 hits. Have we got these stuff and things to be making yeah, slingshot? What are we going to be missing if we need to repair that? Let's throw this on our hotbar. And wow. How long did he have that parasaur for? We saw him literally just tame it up, and it was around about a total of about a minute, if that. So yeah, GG steak. Yeah, there he is. Oh, I feel sorry for him. He's had so many tames just not work in his favour so far. Okay, I just don't want to get battered by this. There go. Can he get up here? No, he's having a bit of trouble. There we go. Get some headshots in. Hopefully knock this guy out, tame him up. And then, because he's high level, we can pump his health and he can actually batter most of the other stuff that will be sort of trying to attack him. I've said about 20 times now because I'm wondering what Steak's now trying to do. Where are you going? Come on, just get knocked out. Oh, I was expecting to miss that shot. Oh no, he's coming back. He's not even close to being knocked out. Ouch. Okay. Let's just back up a bit. Get another headshot. Ouch. We just lead him up to this little rock bit again. Come on. Get stuck, get stuck, get stuck, get stuck. Thank you. Oh, come on. That's like an inch away from his head. How is that not hitting? 14, really? And yeah, of course. Ouch. Let's go for the body shots. Try to not hit his fins. We've got 3 more trank arrows and then we're on to our slingshot. And last one. And then slingshot. Okay, we're going proper old school on this one, apparently. And come on. Ow. Oh, why? Why is he annoyed with me? Oh, come on, get away, get away, get away. Have a quick drink. Oh, no, 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 bad idea. Oh, come on. Hop down here. Get in between the trees. Have something to eat. Oh, don't die. Oh my god. Unless one of them slingshots hit the other guy. That's not the guy that we... No, that's the 24. This is the guy that we were trying to knock out. Don't hit us, don't hit us. And great earthquake. Oh, come on. Broken leg again. Oh, come on, I can't even run. Ah. And it's another death count for us. Awesome. Oh, great, and we've got raptor just outside the house. Oh, what? Oh, come on. One thing go right. Come on. I'm gonna have to lead him away from the house. Where he does his little circle thing. We can't repair that. Oh, he's being attacked now. Really? Hopefully he can handle himself. And nope, he just got absolutely wrecked. Oh, what a waste of time. And we're back. Now, as you could probably tell from the last clips that you probably saw, was us, well, me, primarily, totally failing at taming absolutely anything. That stego, after that time it killed us. It killed us another 2 times. Eventually, when its torpor got high enough, it started running away. And then it ran straight into a pack of 6 of the Ravengers, which just tore it to shreds straight away. And at that point, it was a pretty rage quitty moment for me. But then, after about an hour or so to chill out and calm down and hop back on, me and my mate's bases, the wooden ones, got absolutely just torn to shreds. Steak and noodles ones literally got torn down completely. I think he's got like 1 wooden foundation and like 2 wooden walls left of his one. My one had walls broken in, so we went through a good 7 to 8 hours worth of doing the whole proper grind of building stone foundations, stone buildings, and then we racked up some stone dinosaur gates, and we built all of this gathering resources by hand before we even bothered trying to tame any more dinos, because all the dinos that he would tame would be killed within about 5 or 10 minutes by packs of Ravengers. And it doesn't seem to matter. Like, if you light up the immediate area, yeah, they won't spawn right near you, but it won't stop them from spawning like just 2 minutes down there and then gradually moving closer and closer. And having the bulb dog on your shoulder doesn't seem to affect them enough to make them less of a threat. I do notice that if you manage to throw glow sticks and stick them on the Ravengers, after about 5 minutes they do get a really bad like slowness effect. So they're quite easy to kill at that point, but yeah, that seems to be the only thing that managed to affect them. Now, as you can see behind us, we've made some massive technological advances. Yep, I managed to say that word correctly. We've got a taming pen here, which I've quickly built up. Now, this is where we're just going to lead predator sort of things that will chase you. We'll just run in little, if we don't have a bit of a lag spike like we did just then. We run up the ramp, lead them in here, and then we just run out the little doorway gaps. Obviously that dino gate should be shut, but Sake's been taming everything in sight as usual. Yeah, so you just run it up there and then run out there, and it's very easy enough to tame them up whilst they're in there. Now I've made sure Ravengers can't actually fit through the doorway gaps. They can jump up a 2-way high, so they will be able to actually jump above that section there. But I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue, considering that they're going to be aggroing you and you're going to be about here. So yeah, that's our taming pen. I'll quickly give you a show around in here. Sake's just finished taming up a Dodie, which is the 194. I think it was a 120 odd when he tamed it up. We've got a couple more of the bulb dogs sitting around. We've got a parasaur just for gathering berries. I've not risked taking him further than about 20 yards away from the dino gates, because yeah, everything in this area is just aimed and designed to give you the worst possible day that you could ever have. I've died, no word of lie, at least 100+ times. Like in the first 2 days of playing this, I died more than I have died altogether while playing on the Ragnarok map. But yeah, it's an added challenge, and Steak and Noodles, he did tame up 4 Ravagers, and he's just come back, and as you can see, his one's pretty bloody, and that's the last one he's got left. He's just lost 3 of them, unfortunately. But yeah, it's just the packs of Ravagers, when they get the pack bonus, and then you've got the Nash Bleed effect, they just absolutely wreck you. And when you get bitten by one with the Nash effect, it stops you from moving like at all. You just have to try your best to hop and get out of the way. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to end this episode off with a decent tame, because I'm going to leave taming up something brand new for the beginning of the next episode, so then we could test that out. But today, for the end of this one, I did actually want to go and do a little bit of rock climbing with you to show you what I found at the top of this. Now, the first time I went up here, I did actually die, because I accidentally decided to go for a little bit of a wander round. I absolutely love these climbing hooks, by the way. I've always got these, and these are an absolute godsend for getting away from the Ravagers. Right, if my words would actually come out of my mouth, or if my mouth would stop saying words before my brain thinks of them. If you're getting chased by a pack of Ravagers, you can quite easily just run to a wall with these out, right trigger, and then just start climbing. And they can only jump so high, so they're a very good escaping technique. Let's get an angle on that one. The only thing you've got to make sure with these is that they don't run out of durability whilst you're climbing, because otherwise they'll just break and you'll just plummet to your death. Now, where I'm heading now, I found like a sort of, I'm not sure if it's like a recharge station. I know that, I think it's easier if I explain it to you once I actually get up there. That is not what I want you to do. Get on there. Thank you. Yeah, we do actually want to go higher. Thank you. Bit of a cliffhanger moment here. I hope you don't have vertigo watching this, because we are now getting pretty high up. Okay. Hopefully there's nothing bad up here. There was a Carno up here earlier when I came to do a little bit of exploring. Now, the initial reason I came up here was to look for metal nodes, because around the fertile area, I think between me and Sake, I think he's the only one that's actually found a metal node. I've been collecting all of my metal the old school way of hitting the... sorry about that. By hitting all the small rocks in the riverbed. Now, that bridge, that natural bridge there, don't go across it unless you've got a hazmat suit. I'm just going to tell you now. I attempted to do that, and it's usually only where there's red mushrooms that would give you the sort of like hallucinogenic sort of issue. But, oh really? Earthquake? Yeah, usually it's only the red mushrooms that will give you like the massive hallucinogenic effect, but there was no red mushrooms when I went across that bridge, and no matter how far I walked back or how far I walked forward, it would just not disappear, and it ended up killing me, which was no fun. Now, as you can see, I'm a little bit prepared because I have actually got a parachute on me in case we do have to run and take a jump. Oh great, there's a raptor just over there. It's that green thing just over there that we actually want to get to, so a little bit more wall climbing, I think. Oh, come on, guy. I know you can get up there. Yeah. Thank you. Anything bad? Can't see anything too bad. Yeah, now what I've noticed is these patches of red mushrooms, and it's usually, there's a red mushroom with a red bit at the bottom of it. Whenever you seem to touch that, it automatically gives you like the hallucinogenic trip out death effect. There's all sorts of things fighting over here, but we're going to risk it. And yeah, this is what I found when I was exploring. Now, in here, I think it's either a recharge station. You can craft element in here. And by the looks of it, it doesn't actually look that expensive, but I've not come across any element ore so far. So whether or not that's a craftable item, I'm not too sure. I'm sure that we'll find out later on, but this is what I found up here anyway. Thought I'd just give you that little show and tell. Get more red mushrooms. Let's grab some crystals while we're over here. I keep on going through the glow sticks because I'm addicted to just throwing them at creatures and sticking them to them. It's just fun, yeah. But let's go take a quick running jump, use our parachute, head back down to base for our send-off. As long as we don't run out of water, thank you. Yeah, just advise against altogether going across that bridge. I literally, everything that I've got on me at the moment, I pretty much had on me when I initially came up here. And I had to replace it all because I tried coming back up to get my bag. It was about halfway across. And yeah, it was just, I just could not get to it without getting the hallucinogenic effect and it killing me. But yeah, that was no fun. Whee! And parachute. Oh no, parachute. There we go. Oh, I accidentally pressed right instead of L being right. And I've sort of lost my bearings now. Oh yeah, we're just a little bit further down. Let's try to get back upstream to where our base is. If oh, Meganora. Go away. There we go. I always get confused about which side of the lake. Because, yeah, I think I explained it in the last episode or not. Because you've got a lake up that end and a lake at the bottom. That, depending which way you're coming up, is which way the building is. Now, Steak and Noodles did run this rough and ready pipe over into our base because my thirst drops so quickly around here and I have no idea why. So it's extremely handy, and he's decided just to whack the pipe running directly into the middle of my bed. It's very kind of him, but yeah, it helps us, and you can also fill your water jar in it, so extremely handy. But I think that's going to do it for today. Tomorrow's episode, well, not tomorrow's episode, next episode. Now I have no idea when it's going to be coming out, or when I'll finish or start recording it. But next episode, we're definitely going to be using the taming pen, and hopefully taming up one of the new creatures. Probably not a Ravager, because they don't seem too useful or powerful. If we go for a Predator, I prefer probably a Spino or something, because they seem to be killing the Ravagers pretty quickly. But I don't know, it depends what we come across in the next episode, and hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode, especially the complete absolute failed attempt of taming the Stego. That went horribly wrong. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have and it's your first time to the channel, please consider subscribing for future ARK content, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one. Bye bye.